Amidst a collapsing world gripped by a brutal outbreak, Joel navigates a chaotic Boston quarantine zone with hardened determination. He meets Tess, a resourceful smuggler whose pragmatic survival instinct mirrors his own hardened past. As the infected roam the ruined streets, the pair maneuver through perilous urban landscapes, their every step shadowed by the threat of danger. Joel's haunted memories of loss mingle with the urgency of the present, forging a reluctant bond with Tess as they face relentless adversaries. Their mission takes a sudden turn when they are entrusted with the responsibility of escorting a mysterious young girl named Ellie, whose immunity to the deadly cordyceps infection holds the promise of a cure. In a race against time, the group must traverse treacherous paths while grappling with the moral decay left in the wake of civilization's collapse. The city itself becomes a character, its derelict corridors and abandoned structures whispering stories of despair and resilience. Each encounter with desperate survivors and infected horrors deepens the gravity of their journey, while moments of stark humanity offer fleeting solace amid chaos. Joel's steely resolve and Tess's unyielding loyalty illuminate the dark corridors of a shattered society, setting the stage for a journey fraught with loss, hope, and the relentless struggle for survival in a world unmade by calamity. The stark beginning undeniably reveals truth. Survival demands sacrifice and unwavering courage. Joel and Tess continue their precarious journey beyond the safety of the quarantine zone, facing escalating threats from both infected and desperate human factions. Every step they take is marked by tension as they move through abandoned neighborhoods and overgrown streets, where remnants of the old world clash with the grim reality of survival. The pervasive presence of infected beings forces the pair to remain vigilant, relying on quick thinking and cautious maneuvers to evade sudden attacks. In these dangerous moments, the raw brutality of the outbreak is revealed, as once familiar faces are transformed into relentless, mindless predators. Their mission's urgency intensifies when subtle hints about the power of Ellie's immunity emerge, deepening the mystery behind her unique condition. Encounters with hostile survivors remind them that human cruelty is as perilous as the infected menace. Amid moments of tense silence and abrupt violence, a fragile trust begins to form between Joel and Tess, built on shared loss and a mutual commitment to a cause larger than themselves. Their journey is interspersed with brief flashbacks that reveal glimpses of lives before the world fell apart, underscoring the stark contrast between lost normalcy and the brutal present. As dusk falls, the darkened horizon mirrors the uncertainty of their path, leaving the weight of their choices hanging in the air. Nightfall unexpectedly deepens their resolve, fueling determination for the challenges ahead. Set apart from the constant threat of infection, the narrative shifts to the intimate story of Bill and Frank, whose lives have been irrevocably altered by the collapse of society. In a secluded town fortified against chaos, Bill's meticulous survival methods contrast sharply with Frank's softer, more hopeful outlook. Their daily routines become a quiet rebellion against despair as they salvage remnants of a bygone era while forging a deep personal connection. Amid cautious exchanges and small acts of tenderness, the pair create a fragile haven in a world where trust is scarce and every moment is borrowed time. The long stretches of solitude give way to shared laughter, sorrow, and the bittersweet realization that even amid ruin, human connection persists. Each day is a testament to resilience, as Bill's guarded pragmatism slowly yields to Frank's gentle influence, unearthing vulnerabilities and dreams long suppressed. Their evolving relationship, marked by both joy and heartache, underscores the series' poignant meditation on love, loss, and the possibility of redemption. In the quiet rhythm of their existence, every stolen smile and whispered hope becomes an act of defiance against the pervasive desolation that surrounds them, affirming that even in the darkest times, moments of genuine intimacy can light the way forward. Their quiet resilience and steadfast companionship shine brightly, transforming bleak isolation into a sanctuary of enduring human spirit, truly against all odds. Episode 4. Traveling deeper into a ravaged America, Joel, Tess, and Ellie find themselves embroiled in a struggle against hostile environments and morally ambiguous survivors. In Pittsburgh, the remnants of civilization reveal the chaotic interplay of community desperation and individual survival instincts. The group navigates narrow alleys and ruined buildings, where every encounter tests their resolve and exposes hidden fears. Uncertainty looms as they confront both human treachery and the lurking menace of infected creatures. Conversations crackle with tension as alliances are questioned, and every whispered plan carries the weight of potential betrayal. Amidst the ruins, Ellie's quiet strength and mysterious immunity become beacons of hope that inspire reluctant acts of solidarity. The environment itself is a mosaic of decay and unexpected beauty, where the echo of lost lives resonates through abandoned storefronts and silent streets. Each step forward is a delicate dance between caution and courage, as they learn to rely on instinct and the fragile bonds forming among them. The palpable strain of survival is interlaced with fleeting moments of humor and vulnerability, illuminating the complex layers of human emotion in the face of relentless adversity. With every new obstacle, the characters are forced to confront not only the external dangers, but also the internal conflicts that define their uncertain journey. Their determined hearts and unwavering focus drive them relentlessly forward, even as the world crumbles around them. In the heart of Pittsburgh's crumbling urban landscape, tensions reach a boiling point as Joel, Tess, and Ellie confront the harsh realities of a fractured society. Their path is fraught with peril, as hostile groups and roving infected forces force them into a relentless struggle for every safe passage. The claustrophobic corridors and shadowed backstreets serve as battlegrounds where trust is fragile and survival is a daily gamble. Amid skirmishes and narrow escapes, the moral dilemmas of the New World surface, challenging each character to redefine their sense of right and wrong. Every encounter carries the weight of lost humanity and the desperate hope for a future untouched by the ravages of disease. In moments of chaotic violence, the resilience of the human spirit is tested, and the characters are compelled to make heart-wrenching decisions that blur the lines between heroism and cruelty. Amid the rubble, quiet conversations emerge, offering rare insights into personal regrets and fleeting bonds formed under fire. The palpable tension is interlaced with a grim determination, as they learn that endurance is not merely about surviving physical threats, but also about preserving one's soul in a landscape dominated by despair. Their journey becomes a testament to the enduring power of resolve, as they press forward into the unknown with a steadfast commitment to protect what little remains of their shattered world. Hope fuels their hearts. In a quiet interlude that contrasts sharply with previous chaos, Joel confronts memories of a past life filled with loss and regret. His journey leads him to reunite with figures from a time when family and brotherhood held meaning, a stark reminder of the ties that once bound him. The episode unfolds with subtle emotional revelations as Joel visits familiar places that stir old sentiments. Each step he takes is haunted by echoes of conversations and lost opportunities, yet also filled with a tentative hope for redemption. Along the way, the bonds of kinship are tested, revealing how personal histories and fractured loyalties can both burden and inspire. Encounters with long-forgotten acquaintances bring forward moments of reconciliation and bitter truth, forcing Joel to acknowledge the cost of his hardened survival. Amid reflective silences and quiet confrontations, the narrative delves into the complexity of identity in a world where familial connections have become rare treasures. In this delicate balance between past and present, every remembered word and gesture resonates with significance. The journey is as much about reclaiming a lost self as it is about forging a new path in a shattered landscape, reminding viewers that the ties of kinship endure even when all else seems broken. In quiet determination, he embraces both painful memories and the promise of rebuilding connections, profoundly marking a turning point in his journey. Focusing on the internal world of its characters, the narrative takes a reflective turn as Ellie's past is slowly unveiled. In tender flashbacks, moments from her earlier life come into focus, revealing a complexity of emotions shaped by loss and resilience. The memories of friendships and the fleeting warmth of human connection are interwoven with the harsh lessons learned from living in a world overrun by infection. Each recalled moment serves as a reminder of what has been sacrificed, yet also of the strength that has emerged from profound personal grief. As Ellie navigates her present journey, these recollections provide both comfort and a painful contrast to the unforgiving reality around her. The delicate interplay of vulnerability and determination is captured in subtle expressions and quiet dialogues, offering viewers a glimpse into the internal battles fought away from the external chaos. This reflective episode underlines the importance of holding on to one's past while confronting an uncertain future, suggesting that the remnants of a lost life can guide the path forward. In the silence between recollections, Ellie's inner resolve strengthens, transforming memories of what was left behind into a powerful source of motivation. In the quiet aftermath of these reflective moments, Ellie's determination is reignited by the realization that every memory, painful or precious, fuels her relentless quest for meaning and a future free from despair with unwavering resolve. As the journey progresses, the characters are pushed to the brink by escalating threats and internal conflicts that mirror the decay around them. Joel, burdened by the weight of his past decisions, finds himself questioning the sacrifices he has made, while Ellie grapples with the heavy burden of destiny that seems to define her existence. In this episode, the tension between duty and personal desire is laid bare, as each character confronts the cost of hope in a broken world. The landscape they traverse is both beautiful and brutal, offering stark contrasts between moments of serene clarity and sudden, violent disruption. Conversations become laden with unspoken fears and unsaid regrets, as the specter of loss looms over every decision. With the night as their cover, the group moves stealthily through deserted streets and shadowed paths, their silence speaking volumes about the pain of what has been lost. In the interplay of whispered confidences and resolute determination, the episode captures the bittersweet essence of leaving behind what once was, even as they strive to forge ahead towards an uncertain future. Under the weight of shared sorrow and fleeting hope, every whispered word and determined glance reveals the characters' inner battles. Their silent promises and resolve illuminate the dark road ahead, a reminder that even in absence, love and duty persist. Every unexpected challenge deepens their unyielding commitment to survive. Reaching the climax of their harrowing journey, the final episode unfolds with an intensity that binds every character's fate to the fragile hope of redemption. Joel faces an impossible choice as the true cost of survival is laid bare, and the stakes of their mission come into sharp, unyielding focus. Emotions surge amidst the tension, as personal bonds and moral dilemmas collide in a dramatic confrontation with the remnants of the old world. Every decision is shadowed by the weight of inevitable loss, and the path ahead is obscured by both literal and figurative darkness. In this moment of reckoning, the line between right and wrong blurs, forcing all to confront the profound sacrifices demanded by a broken society. The journey, filled with hardship and fleeting moments of tenderness, culminates in a resolution that is as devastating as it is bittersweet. The narrative's relentless pace and raw emotional force remind viewers that even in the bleakest circumstances, the search for light endures. Each heartbeat and every silent glance speaks to the resilience of the human spirit, forging a legacy of survival that will echo through the ruins of time. In the final moments, choices ripple through the shattered lives, and every heartbeat becomes a testament to enduring hope and the courage to seek a new dawn. Their journey, marked by loss and love, finds meaning in light eternally.